What's up, everybody? Welcome to Blow the Whistle, the place where we don't just talk about the game, we blow the whistle. If you're new here, let me set the tone. This is where sports, culture, and keeping it real collide. No hot takes just for clicks, no fake outrage, just honest opinions, laughs, and a whole lot of love for the game. This is a father and son armchair quarterbacking podcast. 2 generations, 1 mic, and 0 filter. We're not claiming to have all the answers, but we do have opinions. Sit back, lock in, and enjoy the conversation. And if something doesn't smell right, or if the take is a little too over the top, you already know what to do. Blow the whistle. Alright, if you're still playing football right now, you're doing something right. Welcome to Blow the Whistle. Divisional Round, 8 teams in. Everybody else, they're watching just like us. This is where stats stop talking and the film starts snitching. MVPs don't get grace, they get judged. Coaches earn praise or catch the heat. January in football ain't forever. Some teams built for it, some teams borrowed a good record and forgot to return. We're breaking down this weekend's games the only way January allows. Who's built right? Who talked a big game then mumbled when it was time to back it up? And who showed up dressed for the moment but spent the night leaning on the wall watching everyone move on? That's playoff football. Receipt staple. The old tired narratives retired. Playoffs don't lie. They just remove the excuses. So sit back because we're bringing the heat. Let's get started. Let's blow the whistle. Alright, the first game we're going to talk about is the Bills versus the Broncos. And the Broncos won 33-30. Josh Allen, 283 yards, 3 touchdowns, but 4 turnovers. 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles. Bo Nix with 279, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. What went wrong for the Bills?
Turnovers. That's easy. Turnovers.
Yeah.
I mean, Josh Allen himself had 4. MVP. And I told y'all, if Josh Allen loses this game, I was going to clown him.
Yeah.
He lost this game. And the problem that you have with all of this is that you're an MVP, and every time I turn on a show, it's how gifted the guy is. Man, gifts ain't nothing, bro.
No.
How long does it get? Man, he could be gifted all day long. But that's it. I'm sick and tired of hearing about how gifted he is. He had 4 turnovers, man. That made all the difference in the world. Now, look, man, I'm going to give him his credit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it to him because, you know what? When we actually look at the box scores on him, he was 25 for 39. He still had a passer rating, an RTG of 90. That's still pretty good, man. I'm not going to take anything away from him. He still threw for 283 yards. But when you're the MVP, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah. Especially in the division round. I mean, and he got overzealous. He was trying to be too aggressive. I mean, it doesn't matter that they lost by 3 points. To be honest, they should have lost by more because of all the turnovers that were happening. Yeah, Josh Allen, he's good in the regular season, but I don't know about the postseason.
No. He chokes a little too much for me.
Yeah.
And you know what? This wasn't just a defeat, man, by the Broncos. This was a gut punch.
Yeah, it was.
It was a gut punch. And that's the thing that I just can't get over, because going into these playoffs, the door was wide open for Josh Allen. But he standing at the entryway still knocking.
Yeah.
The door's open, man. Go in it. Why are you there knocking? No Patrick Mahomes. No Lamar Jackson. And we ain't got that. What more do you want, man?
Yeah. Yeah, this was their best shot that they're probably going to have, or for Josh Allen to have, and he just got too aggressive. And I'm surprised for a quarterback like him, and that runs all the time, to fumble 3 times. And 2 of them were turnovers. Now, that's a problem. I just think Josh Allen needs to improve and stop trying to be as aggressive as he normally would.
I'm not sure, man. If I'm starting to think that these MVPs, there's only a few in the history of the NFL that's an MVP that can actually carry a team. Mahomes is one. Brady's another. Can carry a team through any circumstance, because this was the kind of path for this MVP, Josh Allen, that was just easy.
Yeah.
They literally, this whole playoff was made for him to win. Wide open roads, clear blue skies. I mean, opportunity was everywhere for him.
Yeah.
And I'm not for sure. Allen's he still can't come away with a Super Bowl, just a trip to the Super Bowl. And you know what, man? I'm starting to think, you know what, this is just not bad luck. This is just who Josh Allen is.
Yeah, and it's a reoccurring thing. I mean, you're basically you're 0-2 in the conference championship between the Chiefs, and you're what, for a so-called MVP, and you have all these people hyping you up like, oh, you're the best quarterback. That is unacceptable.
Yeah,
unacceptable. Not against Bo Nix.
No.
Or not against people like this. Now, I understand the Broncos' defense is good. They are amazing. They are in the top 4 of scoring defenses. I get that. But still, as an MVP quarterback, still need to make plays. I mean, Patrick Mahomes made plays against the 49ers defense in 2020. And that was the best they've been. He made plays against the Eagles in 2023. There's no excuse. There is no excuse.
None. I mean, you don't lose games in January, the playoffs. You do not lose games in January as an MVP and make the other team look better.
Yeah. No, you do not.
You lose them because, I'm just puzzled because I honestly thought that Josh Allen was going to win this game.
Yeah.
I honestly thought that he was going to win. He was going to come down here and meet the Texans. Yeah. That's what I thought. But we'll get to the Texans here in a minute.
Yeah.
But, hey, man, you can't lose games in January. Because the other team, they look better.
Yeah, and not like that. I mean, they had a good shot in overtime to get a touchdown, but he was trying to end the game too quick.
And I just think he was just trying to do too much right now.
Yeah.
And I don't think you need to do that. But, hey, look, man, his production during the year, that's going to get him to the playoffs every year.
Yeah.
But it's execution that gets you to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And clearly, 4 turnovers, that's not executing.
No. Yeah.
That's just not.
Yeah.
And that's why Buffalo, that's why their season ended.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was a bad way to go out. But on the other side, Denver, you're happy that you won. Going to the conference round again since 2015. But the problem is, Bo Nix got injured in overtime. He broke his ankle. And he's out. So now you got to rely on Jarrett Stidham, a person who hasn't thrown a pass since 2023. Now look, maybe he becomes 2017 Nick Foles. I don't know. But all I'm saying is, Denver's window has closed. It has shortened. Instead of being this broad gate, it's a little sidewalk. You ain't got no room for error. Your defense, it can bend, but but to a certain extent. And when you're going up against teams like the Patriots, that's a problem. When you don't have a quarterback like Bo Nix, and who hasn't played since 2023, that's a problem. So, what are the chances that Denver's going to the Super Bowl?
Hey man, look man, this only thing I know is this was Josh Allen's moment.
Yeah.
This dude got a resume that as long as I don't know what, but the Bills trophy case is still empty.
Mm-hmm.
And he was supposed to bring it to him this year.
Yeah.
And just like you said, this was tailor made.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, Josh Allen shouldn't lose to a sophomore quarterback.
No. An MVP should never lose to a sophomore quarterback like Bo Nix, who's more of a game manager instead of a game changer like Josh Allen's supposed to be.
Yeah. And, hey man, don't get me wrong. Great quarterbacks make mistakes.
Yeah.
But champion quarterbacks, they stop making the same ones.
Yeah, and he keeps making the same ones.
He keeps making the same ones.
And you see early signs in the regular season how he's getting overzealous, how he's being too aggressive, and that causes turnover. And if you're a game changer, like the Mahomes, like the Bradys, like the Peyton Mannings, game changers correct their mistakes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I felt for him because in the press conference, he was crying, and I could appreciate him saying, look, he let his team down. He took, I will give it to him, man to man, he took the responsibility on.
Yeah.
But Josh, man, you got to be better, man.
Yeah.
This was you, because these opportunities, you don't get many of them at all.
No.
Now, because now what you're looking at is, okay, Mahomes, I don't know with his ACL and all of that stuff, how he's going to be. But I will tell you one team I think will be ready for him next year. Two teams, actually. I honestly think Baltimore.
Yeah.
And if Baltimore can go ahead and land Tomlin, I know he's talking about sitting a year out, but if they can find a way to get him in the building and get some pieces around Lamar,
yeah,
and then you got Joe Burrow, if Cincinnati can stop playing around and get the right pieces and everybody get healthy, man, this is not going to be a cakewalk for you. And you got a big contract. And whenever quarterbacks get big contracts, you don't have as much money to put the pieces around you. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, hey, look, man, this was your opportunity right now to get that thing done. And shout out to Denver, man. Denver did their thing, man. They held it down.
Yeah.
Denver didn't flinch. They just simply waited for Josh Allen to make a mistake. That's all they did. And every mistake that Josh Allen made, they capitalized on it, man. They didn't chase the moment. They just simply let Buffalo trip over.
Yeah, trip over themselves.
That's it, man.
Yeah, that's the Achilles heel right there, when you trip over yourself in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Seen it too many times. Too many times.
Yeah.
We'll see about the situation that happens in Denver, and hopefully Buffalo can get their stuff together.
Yeah, man. I mean, the Bills lost the same way they always do.
Yeah.
I mean, literally with the ball in their hands. So it is what it is. So good win, Broncos.
But I would be worried if I was a Denver fan, because
no,
yeah, Jared Stidham.
Hey, we'll get to that. I mean, but you know what? Again, the same. You got Sean Payton there.
That's true.
Because I'm not gonna just say, if you think about it, Bo Nix, he played well.
Yeah.
He played with it. It was pretty much comparable, without the turnovers.
Yeah.
With Josh Allen. But with that though, man, I gotta say, Sean Payton helped them with that.
Yeah, Sean Payton is legit in Denver, and I see them as look. If they don't make the Super Bowl this year, I can see them as a potential like threat next year, depending on what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
We shall see.
All right, the next game we're going to talk about is the Seahawks and 49ers, and this wasn't even a game. This was not a game. Seahawks blow out the 49ers 41-6. And the 49ers, they came shopping for a win. Seattle owns the store, man. I mean, they owned the entire game. And my question is, are we going to see this again in the conference championship and maybe even in the Super Bowl?
Yeah. By the way, that was a bar you just hit. That was good. I like that one. Yeah. This wasn't even a fluke either, man. No. I'm gonna be honest with you. This wasn't a fluke.
Yeah.
I told you going in, San Francisco was gonna lose this game, man. I mean, first off, they didn't have a lot of their starters. You just knew it. Seattle came out strong. It was like 17-0, man.
Oh yeah.
And this was not a fluke, man. This was a butt whipping. This was a beating. This was a massacre. Again, this is what you call police tape. They had police tape all around there.
Yep.
And I'm telling you again, I'm going to keep saying it. I honestly think Seattle is for real. I think everybody's sleeping on Sam Darnold, man. Sam Darnold was supposed to be injured. Sam, he controlled that game.
Yeah.
He did. I mean, the one good thing I will say, they stayed aggressive late in this game. And they didn't even need to be, man, to be truthful with you.
No.
They controlled the tempo. They finished drives, everything. And San Francisco, I don't know what it was with San Francisco. It seemed like they were just trying to control the game or something. Like,
yeah.
What were they doing? But again, they had more second string players playing in this game than anything. But
yeah.
San Francisco, again, I will say this. Anytime San Francisco loses is good for me.
I'm fine with that, man.
I'm cool with it.
I'm fine with
the night the lights went out in Santa Clara.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with it.
And this was a casual blowout, man. Sam Darnold didn't even throw for 300. And not even 200. 124.
No!
Kenneth Walker, 3 touchdowns. It came because of that defense. That defense is elite.
That defense was good, man.
2 fumbles, interception. Heck, you even got a kickoff return touchdown. I mean, you guys dominated basically in every aspect. I mean, Sam Darnold, he threw for 124.
Just
and you blew the 49ers out. That's a problem. When when the opposing team's quarterback does not throw for more than 200, that's a problem.
That is a problem.
That is a problem. Kenneth Walker with 3 touchdowns, 116 yards.
Yeah. And, Christian McCaffrey got kind of like a stinger in his arm. He couldn't help. But even if Christian was there, they wasn't going to win this game, man.
No.
The body language told the story. I mean, San Francisco, as Seattle was leaning in, San Francisco was leaning back.
Yeah.
I mean, they did not demonstrate at no point in time that they actually believed that they could even be champions this year. They didn't even look like they were going to win this game. I mean, they look. You know what, man? The more I think about it, when I think back to that game, they really look pitiful, man. I looked at Brock Purdy in that game.
Yeah.
His body language.
He just
said it all. He looked defeated.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, man. And there was a point that I'm like, okay, San Francisco looked like, okay, they're doing a little something. But that second half, man, he looked defeated. And even there was a moment in time when you looked at Shanahan, he even looked like, man, nothing's going right. It's just, you know, and you know what? I need to give Seattle some credit. The Niners didn't just get outplayed, bro. They got outfinished.
Yeah. It was just Seahawks literally had a receipt like kicking your return, touchdown, interception, forced fumble, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. It was a receipt. It was self-checkout. They scanned their stuff and left.
Bro.
That's what they did. Man, and I know, you said it earlier, I know 49ers did not have the pieces. They didn't have no George Kittle. They had no Nick Bosa. No Freddie Moore. But still, you could have put them. You guys only got 6 points. Man.
Yeah, bro.
It does not matter.
This game asked a lot of questions.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a lot.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of this game, it was like, who wants this?
Yeah.
Man, by the second half, the Niners checked the sideline. I'm serious. They checked
the second half.
Man.
Like, in the second quarter, they checked out.
I mean, but I'm here for it, man. I love it, man. That offense was missing like Wi-Fi, a Wi-Fi signal in the tunnel, dog. I mean, it was missing. They were on a milk carton. So guess what? 49ers, here's to you. Cancun.
Hey.
Enjoy it while you can.
Come to Cancun.
Because this is what I do know about San Francisco. I don't think San Francisco gonna look the same next year.
No.
And here's why. They have a lot to replace next year.
Yeah, and they have a lot of players to pay next year. I mean,
because it's not working. Kittle, he tore an Achilles.
Tore an Achilles.
It's not gonna look the same, man. And I think their window has closed.
Yeah.
I'm not saying with Purdy. I think it's closed with the Kittles, the Ayuks.
Mm-hmm.
I think that window is closed with a lot of those players that's been there for more than like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, it has closed. And 49ers didn't have enough credit for the Seahawks. So, didn't even have enough credit to score a touchdown. But hey, Seahawks look dominant. I expect this to happen in the conference championship, and even if they go to the Super Bowl, same thing in the Super Bowl. The defense did all the work.
Yeah.
The defense they snatched the ball out of 49ers' hands, and they gave it to the offense. Like, here you go. You can do all the work. You can get all the credit for these scores and stuff. Man, they could have won with just the Rashid Shaheed kick return. Touchdown.
Yeah. Bro, this was a humiliation.
Yeah. Well,
that's humiliation. They were bullied. They were smacked. They were just everything that you can think of that a bully could do to somebody. That's what Seattle
did. He did it.
Man. Seattle did that. I mean, people think the 49ers are dangerous. I didn't even think this year. Because this is what I do know about the 49ers this year, man. And you know what, to be truthful with you, all these other years, man, that they still haven't won anything, went back and won. I mean, the 49ers always look like they're dangerous until somebody starts hitting back.
Yeah.
And every time somebody starts hitting back, this is what you get. I mean, they play like champions until the bill is due.
Yeah, they order everything on the menu.
They do.
So the bill is due.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
you have to run up a check.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I mean,
Seahawks did me proud.
They did, and I am good, and I think that now this next game, this NFC championship game, I think is going to be a pretty good game.
Yeah.
So
we'll talk about who also will be at the Seahawks in a little bit. But 49ers looked pretty bad. Seahawks They keep continuing to amaze me with that defense. And
Yeah.
time will tell if this defense can carry them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man.
The second to last game we're going to be talking about is the Texans versus the Patriots. And the Patriots won 28-16, and this one was rough for the Texans. They looked close near the end of the fourth, but Patriots slipped away. CJ Strout, 4 interceptions, touchdown, 212 yards. Drake May, 179, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. And he also had 4 fumbles. And my question is, how can the offense do better? How could the offense do better in this game?
Man, that was one part of that offense that really messed it up. Now, I think what really hurt the Texans, 3 things. That would be Stroud thought that boy was Josh Allen.
Yeah.
4 turnovers.
He's like Josh Allen.
I think not having Nico Collins there hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think that Dalton Schultz going out in the game hurt.
Yeah.
I think that put too much pressure. And that leads me to this. As much as we want to put CJ Stroud up there, not with the elites and the MVPs, but in that kind of like that tier below them.
Yeah.
As much as we want to do that, we can't. And here's why I say that. He couldn't elevate his team without Nico.
Yeah. Or Schultz.
Or Schultz. He could not elevate his team without them.
No.
And that's telling. You know that this is the third time that the Texans have went to the divisional round
and
lost. D'Amico Ryans has to address the offense.
Yes.
And I think that, hey, if you ask me next year, will they be there again? Yes. But to me, they're going to have to address the wide receiver position.
Mm-hmm.
Because even with Christian Kirk had his moments, but when you don't have Nico Collins in the game, only thing they're going to do is double up.
Yeah.
On Christian Kirk. And Christian Kirk at best is a number 3 receiver.
Yeah.
They need in the offseason, they need to address the situation and get another top tier receiver. Man, Woody Marks he averaged 1.2 yards a carry.
Yeah. And he was out in the first round and still had the most yards.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're gonna have to come up with some answers to that offense, because the defense. Now, I would say this about the defense: surprising, but your boy. Hold up, let me find it. your all pro that you're always talking about.
I don't know if I'm always talking about him,
bro. You talking about here all pro? Stingley Jr.
I'm not. Look.
Stingley Jr.
The NFL thinks he's an all-pro.
Man, listen. Even with all their problems, the Texans still had a chance to win this game.
Oh yeah.
But 2 plays happened. Stingley, pass interference. Then the very next play, he gave us a touchdown.
Yeah, and
a one-handed grab. You could not. man, Houston was still in that game. But when that happened, hey, they nailed that coffin shut, man.
Yep.
And
Dug them in a hole.
Will Anderson Jr., I'm going to give it to him, man.
He balled out.
He balled. He balled out along with Hunter. So, I mean, man, you got to address it because the Patriots played a good game. I'm going to give it to them. They played their game. They were patient. They let the game come to them. Drake May, hats off to him. He did well. But there was no reason why the Texans should not have won this game. Going into that to halftime in the second quarter, CJ Strout looked like he didn't even belong on. His confidence looked like it was gone.
Yeah.
And we were even talking about it during the game, man, that, hey, look, I'm going to give him one more series to come out.
Yeah.
And if not, I'm putting in Mills.
Yeah. Because on those two drives where he threw a pick six and then he threw another pick on the next drive, he looked rattled. He looked scared. He did not want to throw the ball. And that's the problem. That's your first problem when that happens. Are you either going to sub him out for Davis Mills, or are you going to try to relax him, get him calm, be like, hey, we have to settle down in the pocket, make good reads, just calm down. And it did not. And credit to Houston defense, because they had that bend but don't break mentality. They only allowed, before the fourth quarter, 14 points. And against that Patriots team, it was pretty good. And, Will Anderson got sacks, he got strips, and Daniil Hunter got strip sacks and all this stuff. But they broke in the fourth quarter. They completely broke down. And, yeah, no one was comfortable on the offensive side for the Texans.
And two of those interceptions, were they tips on two of those?
So, no, one of them was tipped by Xavier Hutchinson and then intercepted by, I want to say, Marcus Jones. Or no, by Craig Woodson. But yeah, that one, okay, that happens. Tip the ball, slips through the receiver's hands. I'll give you that one. But those three other ones, man, those ones, he was trying to force the ball. He was trying to get back.
That last interception, I didn't even understand it. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But hey, man. All my Houston Texans, their family and friends, man, look. Y'all gonna have to ask that question.
Yeah.
Is CJ Stroud the one? Because this is what I do know. 3 years in a row, this is not happening.
Yeah.
And Troy Aikman said it best. It's like CJ is trying to capture that rookie year he had.
Yeah.
And he just cannot get back there because that rookie year he had, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
But he hadn't been right ever since. And I do think that that's something that they're going to have to sit down and have a serious talk. I do think you need to get rid of Mills, let him go. And I think you have to get in a younger, proven backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Just for these instances like this. Because you can't continue to do this like this. And I just knew CJ was going to have a good day and win this game. Because, again, with Buffalo being out, hey, man, this is wide open for the Texans.
Yeah.
This is wide open for the Texans. So, hey, hats off to the Patriots.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Yeah. And I was thinking, Bo Nix got injured. He broke his ankle. So, it's more likely or a higher percentage that one of these two, the Texans or the Patriots, could go to the Super Bowl. But, look, things happen in the NFL. A lot of unexpected stuff. 2017 Nick Foles, I don't know, maybe still might be coming. Who knows? But hats off the Patriots. This was a good win for you. But Drake May, you need to hold on to the ball a little bit more. You got 4 fumbles. I think you're going to do good against the Broncos. And Texans, you need to reevaluate a lot of things and answer a lot of questions that you need in the offseason. Alright, the final game we're going to talk about in the divisional round is the Rams versus the Bears. And the Rams win it in overtime, 2017. Matthew Stafford with 258 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Caleb Williams with 257, 2 touchdowns, but 3 interceptions. And it's crazy because CJ Strout, Josh Allen, and Caleb Williams combined for this divisional round, that's 11 interceptions, which is crazy. And I thought the Bears were going to win it. He got that ice in his veins, you know? When he got that game-tying touchdown to Cole Kmet. But in overtime, his ice melted away in his veins. It melted. And he threw that costly interception. Rams get in the field goal range, kick it. And my problem was with the Rams. Can they survive against Seattle?
I mean, yeah. And you know, interesting when you said the ice melted away. When Caleb Williams on that last drive and they scored on 4th, I was thinking to myself, man, the reason why he doesn't even appear like he's cold out there is because he had ice in his veins.
Exactly.
But little did I know. Look, I want to make this perfectly clear. The Los Angeles Rams, they did not steal this game. They waited patiently for Chicago to hand it to them.
Oh, yeah.
Not only did Chicago hand it to them, Caleb Williams served it on a platter.
Yeah.
And I told you, when you do that interception, it's over. I said, watch Matthew Stafford drop back and start slinging it. And you know who won that game? It was one play. Devontae Adams.
Yep.
That sideline dragging the foot.
Yep. And even
that won it.
Hey, he only had 24 yards. Does not matter.
Does not.
That catch sealed the game. They were in field goal range. Kick it with Thicker the kicker. Extend it in.
Man, look. That's all you need. The veterans stepped up. Chicago's defense, they played well.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take anything away from them. But Caleb Williams, he is not accurate enough. That is the one thing he is lacking because he missed more in the end zone. Threw the ball like he was throwing to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm like, man, he literally was in the end zone, perfect route. The defender behind him, and Caleb just had to just deliver it where he can get the ball.
Yeah.
He sailed the ball over his head, and I'm thinking, man, these are the things that you can't do. And one thing I can't understand, why don't him and CJ Stroud run the ball more?
Yeah.
Look, man, if it ain't, this is playoff football. If your first couple of reads ain't there, take off running. Y'all are fast enough to get some yards. But, I mean, these quarterbacks are buying in too much to this whole, I want to be a pocket quarterback. Man, you trying to get to the Super Bowl. And if that means you throw for 100 yards and you run for 150, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Because there was so many lanes that was open for both him and CJ Stroud to take. But they didn't.
Yeah.
And so, I will say this, as Caleb Williams did bring him back, but Caleb Williams lost this game for him.
Yeah.
And that is the truth. And Caleb Williams looked like he's going to be one of those people you either live with him, you're going to live with him, or I should say you're going to win with him, you're going to die with him.
Yep.
Live with him, die with him, win with him, lose with him. That's just how it's going to be with him, man. And they are going to be spectacular games that he's going to do. But it's about the playoffs. I'm sick and tired of hearing about regular season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this was his opportunity too. So, hey, but again, you cannot give Matthew Stafford any leeway.
Nope.
When they had it in overtime, when they got the ball, when they stopped the Rams and they got the ball back, do you know that Caleb Williams really only needs to get less than 10 yards? And they would have kicked the field goal and it would have been over. And I don't know if that was him or if it was the play calling. They didn't need to go for that shot.
No.
Not that far.
No.
They just needed to just do.
And even then, that throw, DJ Moore was lost. He was like, where am I supposed to go?
Yes.
So because
it was miscommunication.
That throw, he was anticipating like, okay, don't throw it to me. I'm just moving the safety up. He's like, why would you throw it to me?
Yeah, it was as if like, man, the ball is not even supposed to come to me. Why are you even throwing it?
Yeah.
And so, hats off to the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Rams and Seahawks. It's going to be a good game up in Seattle. But Chicago had an opportunity to seal and win this game.
Yeah.
Period. And this was their game to win and put everybody on notice. Because I told you, I believe that if Chicago beat the Rams,
mm-hmm.
I honestly thought that Chicago had a good chance of going to Seattle because they got a defense that can travel.
Yeah. And
win that game.
Yeah. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's whoever can put that ring on their finger. And it does not matter about stat padding or anything. Yeah. Whoever can go to the Super Bowl and tell America we're the best team in the league.
Yeah.
So watch out. It's whoever can do that. And the Rams, they were them. They're like, hey, thank you for this. Thank you for the ball back. We're going to show America that we're one of the best.
Yeah, man.
And they did.
I mean, talent got Caleb Williams there, but judgment sent him home.
Yeah.
It's his judgment that sent them home. So, I mean, you can't throw out you can't outthrow experience
mm-hmm.
in January. No. And so that's why the Rams are going. Period. Yeah. They didn't chase the chaos. They just waited for it. And the chaos was Caleb Williams. Period. Yep. That was it.
And look, Caleb's talented, but it does not matter how talented you are. If you cannot use that to win, then it's for nothing. Yeah, it's for nothing. So. And that's the truth the playoffs keep teaching us every single year. Talent gets you talked about, highlights get you paid, but January only respects control. Caleb Williams learned it. CJ Strout got humbled by it. Josh Allen, no more excuses. The window was wide open. Same league, same month, same lesson. You don't get eliminated because you're not good enough. You get eliminated because you didn't protect the football when the moment demanded. That's it. That's a show. That's the whistle. If you rocked with us this episode, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok for the clips that don't pull punches. We'll be back. Same energy, same honesty, no sugarcoating. Until then, blow that whistle.